Okay, don't bother asking what happened. Okay, if you really want to know, some random add-on decided to bug the hell out of me while I was in the middle of commentating. Thanks, Firefox. Anyway. So we're back here. Yet another power to add to the long list of powers that he has. I will put a picture of the costume I supposedly had in 2013 for reference. It was a lot better than this, I will say that much. Because I didn't swap some values around and then added some extra greys, no. Yes, I got some random star from some adventure that I'm never going to clarify. However, some random person who I have no idea if I'm ever going to show in the video or not told me this is some random star that I'm going to have in my series, but it's some random star still, and the other one is from some random story that I'm never going to clarify on in the series. That is a translation of that in some not lying terms. And that was improv. Yes, it... Wait a minute! He nodded! And the text he can't even tell his own characters apart after changing them! This is supposed to be Hammy Cheese! This is Bryn! Holy! He can't even remember his own characters! This text, including the outline, is meant to match Hammy Cheese, and he was the one who nodded! So is Hammy saying it, or is he mistaking some random character he just changed for another one? Call us something! Oh, is that just a text presets from before? But why did he nod then? What is this random story that's coming in? We've never had any explanation beforehand in Blooper 46 or the Splatoon 1 as to how any of this came about. It's probably from some random roleplay that he's done with some random on Skype or Twitter or something, and he's not bothered to explain it in a video because who cares about the contextuality? We should have gone there about 2 minutes ago, but we was too busy discussing some random story that nobody knows about. Oh, and you're still not consistent with your text presets because Hammy Cheese's outline was pink before, so don't even start saying they're presets. Weren't we supposed to be going there? Starman, you look like Crimson Man 5. Hi, JTC! Even though you're also just a random character in this series who will probably never appear again. Yes, he comes last second. Back again, bitches back, tell a friend. Hi, random recolor, even though that's supposed to be JTC. Guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back. By the way, the actual guy is really actually a douchebag since he told me to quote-unquote kill myself in a Splatoon stream that had Etika in it a while ago. Yes. So I still don't know why the heck he's still trusting this idiot. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? On both ends. Wow, that was a very contributing tiptoeing scene. And now we're back to cheerful Diamond and Pearl music. Wait a minute, how could he yell from all the way across the bridge? Yes, I've got some random recolor code done, and the black isn't even shaded. That's glorious. You know when someone's a noob when all I can think of for a color code for that has black is 0000000 instead of some random grey blackish color that makes it look shaded and it looks nicer that way? What do you mean a pumpkin? He's black and... You're the one complaining about Halloween costumes when you give somebody a fire flower and an ice flower to make Halloweeny, and then you complain why somebody looks like a pumpkin on Halloween? By the way, these two still haven't changed, and you're wondering why somebody looks like a pumpkin? A pumpkin's better than nothing at all. Even if he was, that's still fitting for the occasion, since the most stereotypical Halloween thing is pumpkins! It's not like 2 years ago existed or anything, no.
Oh, now you fucked up!
Let's have some random voice clip from somewhere and try to be SMG4.
Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up!
We were supposed to be going to Blood Moon Mansion right about now, yet we're still padding the video out with some random recolors.
You have fucked up now! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up!
This is so meaningful to the video it's supposed to be. It's hilarious.
Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up!
We've spent about 3 minutes in this one room discussing various subjects when we were supposed to be going to some random mansion that we kept discussing, and yet we're still not doing that.
Now you fucked up!
And we're listening to some random voice clip that has been parodied about 15 million times now.
Now you have fucked up!
Hi, Lizard X Death. And Lizard Starman3. Yes, which I made, by the way. Yes, I made that color code. So, we're finally here after 13 minutes of this video's passing. Gosh, this is some great texture work. By the way, the fade that was around here, it wasn't in aspect ratio, which meant it only faded out this part of the screen and not these bits. This bit and this bit. That's not how you fade after 8 years of experience. Definite again. Gosh, you were making these mistakes back in 2010. Do you not know how to spell these words? No, you don't. Guys, the new spelling for different is definite. It could change each year. I think we only had like one instance where we've seen it, and that's now. I love how we keep commenting on things and then having to wait about 3 script lines in order to see them. Padding! Luigi was supposed to be fighting out of Mario's shadow or something. And that's why he keeps getting referenced to with this siren thing, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything important. And with all these recolors, it's hard to tell who's supposed to be the main character here. Is it supposed to be Luigi? Is it Mario? Is it Starman3? Is it Bryn? Is it Hami? Is it CD? Is it X-Death? Some random character who I have no idea. By the way, I think Scene's gone. Oh, hi, Troll Boo! It's been a while since we've seen you. In fact, I haven't even seen him at all. I was going to comment on him in Blooper 40 when I got up to that. And I'm going to get up to that, and I'm going to comment on it. But I might as well do it now. Troll Boo, if you're totally unaware, is supposed to be a trollish boo who eventually, not at the start, gained a trollish face. This was a piece of artwork on DeviantArt, who I actually myself have gotten permission to use, but not for Starman3. It was for myself. The guy actually said he didn't care, so don't worry about stealing the artwork because he doesn't care. But Troll Boo is supposed to be some random boo with a troll face. Yeah, and he's characterized poorly like everybody else in this series. Back from what? You've only been in suspended animation for however long. Pesky plumbers? People say pesky plumbers if they're the villain, if they've been a villain for a while. Trollboo, you haven't done anything. Wait a minute. What? Plumbers. One person. And why do you hate them? I don't know, but I think he's confusing Trollboo for King Boo. Trollboo was not supposed to be a villain in totals. He was supposed to be some random mockery guy. My most spooky home, because it's the only home you've had in this entire series that hasn't been the Blooperland Castle. It looks almost exactly like Blooperlands. I don't think why people would think it's spooky. Oh yes, it's orange. What's in it that's supposed to be so spooky? Is this just like Big Boo's haunt recolored and he's supposed to be calling this spooky? This is amazing. Back from what? Suspended animation is the only reason you can call that. It's a good thing that my continuity doesn't link up because Trollboo would be practically, you know, like, you know, there'd be a conflict. Also, wow, the only texture that you've made different in this video that has blinking animations. That's amazing. Yeah, he is still alive and he will still be alive in my series. All he ever did to you was sing to you. Hi! Oh, sure. Sure. You keep taunting him like this. It's not like he's being different now. He got like half free of you. And I say half because apparently Twitter. Yes, let's have the encouraging statement from some random recolor that looks like Crimson Man 5 and 2 Koopas that were ripped from somebody's artwork or sprite. Inconsistency of artwork or character displaying. And I'm not talking about the sprites, I'm talking about, like, there's some guy with a Koopa that looks like some Paper Mario, and then we've got some sprite over here. That's great. Which... You're still calling them doppelgangers! Can you lot know how to spell the word doppelganger? D-O-P-P-L-E, ganger. When the hell did Doople come in? And I'm sure he told you the story. It's not like it's already on YouTube already. That I will get to discussing in a moment. And by a moment, I mean a couple of videos time. Yay! Encouraging statements! We've literally only just got to Blood Moon Mansion and we're discussing things outside the castle. By the way, the sound effects that are from the music, which are in with the music, are implying that it's raining when it's not. Because in the game, it was raining in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, not here. So this is really... there's a disconnect here. You can hear it! Didn't that happen in one of my videos or something? you haven't been planning it at all. Because why would he plan something in the long term in this series? So now we have two things. Luigi is supposed to be getting some revenge, and now Enzo's supposed to be getting some revenge or something. Basically, they want to have some spotlights. So is this meaningful, or have we completely forgotten Luigi at this point? It seems to be, considering their script lines from before. Enzo has taken Luigi's place. Wow. Wow. Talk about not cutting the clip, so then you didn't have to spend a second waiting on to the extra parts of the clip that you recorded. This is why I script beforehand, because I tend to wait however long it is the script line is going to be before I actually completely obliterate the recording. And not just wait like 10 minutes on a scene and recording. Yes, because we need more character script lines on the textured Big Bruce horn. This is really ugly, by the way. Sky cage thing. Don't comment on how terrible the texture quality is. Just make all the characters say it's good, because I need to make somebody believe. Full of booze? Then where are they? All I saw was Trollboo. And they're inside, probably because it's Big Bruce Horn. Recolored. Like this entire video. The only thing I can comment on is the fact that some of these characters are consistent in this video. But probably in this video alone. He still has the problems of let's have a character talk once in a scene and then maybe they might speak again very later in a scene that may not make sense. It's not like anything can happen in a conversation without talk, and move on to the next couple characters, and then we completely forget about the other ones in the center of the room. Yes, a very spooky game with the lizard eyes you both have. Weren't we already discussing that we weren't going to do that? Hi, Lizard Luigi and Mario! And now we come back to it. No, in another year Luigi is not going to happen, but you taunting him is not going to help that thing he wants to do, Mario. Hi, Alberto! When did we get any indication that you were coming? Which was like one incident, so why the hell is he... Is listening to a taxi horn, whatever, or even, like, is listening to authority really that traumatizing? I mean, really, think about some random police ambulance or taxi going through the street, and think of that sound. That is the sound they are referring to. Is it really that traumatizing? Please, answer that for me. Because this doesn't make sense. What kind of would be traumatizing is a fire alarm or something like that. Because those things tend to be louder and much more annoying. And even then, why would you just be scared of some random beeping or... filled with troll boos. There's only one troll boo in this series. Oh my god, I'm not surprised. I needed a script line because I need some presence in this scene for some reason. I need to show that I'm here. Actually, that's a better explanation for it. This background texture looks really ugly. It's jarring. Didn't he say he didn't care about Halloween and you were going on, oh, why do you hate Halloween? Wait a minute, didn't you just teleport? Weren't you with Starman3 before? The sad thing about it is that you only have one sprite in this entire series and it keeps getting flipped. This is some nice bordering, nice Sony Vegas noise effects. Hi, random Koopa thing. What? 4 months of failure? What? Wait, what? This is the plot a 10-year-old could make. Starman, it's very clearly implied that while you can have multiple counterparts, your counterpart has to be similar to you in some way, shape, or form. There really can't be a galaxy that's just filled with Koopas. There is no way one race could rule an entire galaxy. Because that doesn't speak progression. And also, what's the point? Yay, we know he's a counterpart of somebody even though he's a Koopa and not a Super Mario 64 recolor. And we've got some random plotline also in the last sentence that we have no idea to. Once again, stuff behind the scenes that your audience is not going to be fully aware of. Also, Lord X, since you've named a whole bunch of other things in this series X, who the hell is this guy X supposed to be? Thanks to Mario 54321, who is apparently missing and was only in that scene in the castle. Probably he might appear later on. I will spare the random Koopa's life that I just randomly stated. Also, let's play a game, even though we were going to play a game anyway. Yes, we need to take you seriously. Even though you just appeared now and you're some random Koopa recolor. They were going to play a game anyway. I guess this was probably going to be a better game than whatever they could think of, considering they had lizard eyes in regards to how excited they were for it. And he still has lizard eyes. Yes, I'm some random counterpart, even though I'm a Koopa. And like, even if he was a Koopa, I only just noticed this now. I'll. This is grammar. I'm pretty sure all he's doing is telling you to play a game which you are going to do anyway. Why are you mad at him? All he's telling you to do is play a random game that you should play by his rules for. Which you were going to play a game. You were going to play a game anyway, so why are you worried? Is he supposed to be some villain from an alternate universe that I'm totally unaware of because this series never informed me of this stuff? You've scattered some random collectible objects. This grammar, I swear to God. You're 25! I'm not going to make this an easy game for you, even though it's a collectathon. No, really, it's literally just gonna be some random collectathon, even though it's wow. I've scattered some shards. It's not easy for some reason, even though it's collecting a bunch of shards. Bye bye. I'm going. entire audience's reaction to what happened right now. Actually, it's a long story. What am I gonna say about Sinbad's long story quote in a couple of videos? You'll see that when it releases, and then you'll see why I mean the long story bit. I'm actually gonna cut a bit from that editing and put it here. Yeah, because we can't explain these kinds of things in universe. It's kind of like that Doctor Who special that said, dreams are ridiculous. You can't remember the minuscule details because dreams just teleport every which way. And he asks a couple of questions and then everyone responds with, that's a long story. And then that just proves him right. And what I'm saying here is that he's so inconsistent that he uses the same logic to not explain why Sinbad suddenly changes color code in a sort of revival. in less than a 3-second revival scene. This is ridiculous. Okay, that should be enough. Now let's continue. Yes, we'll play a game even though we were already going to play a game anyway. And we've spent about 3 minutes outside this mansion. Jeez, you can't keep a scene short. He's obviously evil, duh. Wasn't his talk just so very obvious? Also, obviously he's evil, that's just plain obvious, but where the hell did he come from? That makes no sense. We're only halfway through this video and all we've been through is about 3 talking scenes. Wow, what the hell? Hi, random Yoshi that I've never seen before until now. And they just seem to take him as an everyday occurrence, even though he just appeared now. This artwork, he looks drunk. Wait a minute, wasn't Luigi just there? Luigi teleported between scenes. The dark shards are secretly Blooper 39, even though it's not. I think he meant Nightmare and the fact that it's going to be hard to find them, not that it's Blooper 39 all over again story. Oh, for God's sake, do we need to keep referring that to you? Are you going to do something important? That's the only reason why anyone would build this up for so long. Okay, that complaint's over because now he's introducing himself even though we already know his name. Where did you come from? Also, Mario is not in costume. We didn't fix up some people before we came here. Let's get the most important people, like some random people who we have no idea of. And other people who we have no idea of are not going to get in a costume anyway. Also, another Yoshi, which he's obsessed over. And I'm some friend of some random, so then I can actually maintain some kind of credibility in this series, even though I'm just a random who literally appeared 2 minutes ago. Wait a minute, if he's the third Lord of Yoshi's Island, which Starman3's supposedly has an obsession towards, then why the hell does he need to introduce the rest of his friends? Because, like, wouldn't he have told them already? Oh, never mind. And hi, again, to referencing the group THT, which we have no idea about. Again, things the audience has no context to. Yes, the dark shards are randomly scattered all over, and they've got some random dark power or something. Yep, it's gonna be another one of those where we go into every room and do this collectathon thing. to save Halloween, they're playing a game! The guy who told them to play this game literally did nothing except let's vanish to the sky again. And apparently I want to take over the world, but all I've done is just scatter some random shards everywhere. Yep, we're doing Blipper 39 all over again. Yay, the 2008 song of the Cooper Road thing, and Mario's walking in a green screen that's been chroma keyed. Just imagine you're on solid ground. Okay, this is actually gonna be played out, okay. Sony Vegas noise effects with some really bad pan cropping thing. Eight-year-old video series, guys. I'm pretty sure he's floating through the air. So he walked in a room and apparently it's got some random mystical power to think Mario's about to die, even though all he needs to do is hit the shard in midair by flying to it. That's physics.